Thank you everybody for joining us. Just before we begin, we want to take a few minutes to make sure everybody has a safe experience. First, we acknowledge that everybody has different abilities and comfort levels. So please feel free to adapt movements so that this class works for you. This is an all levels class, which means that our instructor is going to provide you with some options as she goes. If at any time you feel like you need a break, go ahead and take some downtime. If this is your first time doing an online dance or fitness class, please take it easy to start. And remember to consider any injuries you have or any pre-existing conditions you have. Please take also a moment to consider that you have a safe setup. You probably want about, what do you think, Pixie, 2 meters squared for this workout?
Even 6 feet is enough. 2 meters is perfect. 6 feet, 2 feet, 6 feet, 2 meters.
Awesome.
The same.
Make sure to consider
the same, yeah.
And make sure to consider any other people or furry friends that might come into your space during the class. We're going to let you play your own music at home for this one, so feel free to get your iPod tuned up. And finally, remember that there are inherent risks involved in any type of physical activity. Remember to work an intensity appropriate for your fitness level. And finally, when you joined, you heard a message that this class is being recorded, but it's only the instructor's screen that we're recording, so you don't have to worry about that. The chat is open as you go. You can provide feedback to me and I'll transmit that to the instructor. And then at the end of class, we'll open up the chat so that you can chat back and forth with the instructor as well and provide some feedback. All right, over you to Pixie. Have fun.
Thanks, Chris. All right, guys, welcome again. My name is Pixie. It's a 45-minute total body conditioning class. We're going to be doing a lot of movements. And again, like Chris said, I will be offering variations. Let's start with a nice warm-up. So I want you to get comfortable in those legs, nice and strong, get a little wider than the shoulders. We're going to take some inhales. So we're going to bend down as deep as you can. Take a big inhale, reach up. Inhale, reach up, exhale, bend down. Let's get into those hips. Let's take 8 more. Get into that core and breathe. Get out of those hips. Work out those cobwebs. Get some blood flow in the entire body, and of course, move at your own pace. I'm maybe going fast, maybe going slow. That's my body. Wherever you are, let's take 4 more. And I love doing these because it's total body. Feels good in the shoulders, in the core, in the hips. Hold it up. Let's go side to side. Big reach, big reach. And again, this is my range of movement. What I want you to do is just pretend you're between narrow hallway. So you're just moving out to the side. You can support yourself, hands on your thighs, just stretching the side body and starting to move. And breathe. Let's take 2 more each side. Wherever you are, you can allow your hands to crawl down a little bit or not. Last one. Good. Let's kind of bring it in a little bit narrower, closer. Let's open up the shoulders. So you're going to open the chest, hug the arms, open the back, bring your arms into a T and cross your hands behind. This is one of my favorite shoulder warm-ups. It's a little bit of movement, but that's good. We want to move. So that is open, close. Arms in a T, cross behind, switching every side. Switching every time. Let's keep breathing. Let's keep moving. Getting nice and warm in the shoulders, in the chest. Feels good. In the triceps. Let's do 2 more each side. It's a little confusing, but if we do these often enough, it'll be second nature in no time. Really good for total shoulder, upper body warm up. I love these. All right, good work. Shake it out. Let's get into the hips. So we're going to hinge. I want you to stretch the hamstrings, warm up the glutes, hinge forward, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, bring your body back up. So that's either hands on your hips, bending the knees, bringing the chest down, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstrings and the thighs, and squeezing your glutes to come back up. Option 2, crawl a little lower. Try not to bring the shoulders too far down. Keep the core engaged and up. Let's do 8, Up, 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 up. So how we straighten the hips, we use those glutes. We use the hamstrings. How we protect the spine when we're in this forward fold, this right angle. Keep the core engaged. So this is not core engaged. This is core engaged. It's right here. Right here. Ah, good. Feels really good. Let's do one more. Let's continue with this movement. Let's practice balance. Hips forward, hips back. Gather up your balance. I'm going to turn around. You're going to take one leg, curl the toes in towards the knee, and bend. Whew. Forward, back, balance, and bend. Again, practice. Be mindful of what's next to you right now. If you lose balance, it's okay. It's normal. Just get right back on it. We are almost done this warm-up. This is for those hips. We're working on balance as well. Always a good thing. Let's do one more each side. So forward, back, nice and straight balance, and bend. All right, guys, last piece of warm-up for your wrist. If you are on your carpet, you might want to get something a little like books or something flat for your wrist. If it starts to bug your wrist, you might have to go on your knuckles or forearms. You're going to hinge forward, hands on the ground. You can bend your knees as well. Walk your hands forward into a plank, either on your knees, on your toes. If you're on your knees, you're going to walk your hands back to your knees and straighten the body. So that's down, hinge, walk your hands into a plank, push the floor away, and then reset. If you're on your toes, well, it's the same thing. Walk your hands into a plank, hands right underneath those shoulders, push the floor away, engage the core, and then walk those hands back to the feet and repeat. Inchworms. Without the push-up, keep going. I'll do it on version 1. Nothing wrong with version 1. Set those shoulder blades down your back. Keep the core engaged. Squeeze those glutes. This is bugging your knees. Please get a pillow. Let's do 4 more because we might be on our knees to do certain movements today. So have that pillow close by. Last one, and let's hold it in that plank. Let's hold, hold, hold. Toes or knees, plank. Shoulder blades down your back. Wrists right in line underneath those shoulders. Open, open, open. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1. Good work. Reset. Let's slowly come back up. Take some water. We are going to start. Take some water, guys, if you need. Wait a few seconds. Do you need anything else? You don't need weight. Do you need a pillow? Do you need a towel? 30 seconds. Okay. All right. Now stay warm. If you're waiting, we might get some people just side to side. Okay. Number 1, we're getting into a squat, guys. Let's do this. Okay, are you ready to start? In 3, 2, 1. That squat, bending the knees, hinging from the hips first, then knees. Sink the hips down, 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 down. Squeeze, straighten. Core is engaged, so that's down. Push down in those feet, straighten the hips by squeezing the glutes. And again, option, hands can be on your thighs. The most important thing that I'd like you to work on is keeping your core engaged. So this is not a core engage. This is a core engage. Again, this is not a core engage. This is a back engage. Straighten that spine, keep the core engaged, and up. Let's keep going. We got 60 seconds in squats. Most important thing is pushing those hips back, connecting with the muscles in your legs. Squeeze the core. If you are comfortable with these squats, let's start going a little faster, a little lower, but without hurting the lower back. So we can keep going, keep going. I'm counting these. If you're uncomfortable, you can also hold on to your couch. Make sure those knees fall directly above the ankles, not too far past the toes, and press. So you're working on pushing the bum back, 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 keeping the core engaged, squeezing the legs to bring the body back up. Squat. We are almost there. Good work. Hopefully you're getting a sweat. That's what it's all about. Getting that blood flow, detoxifying, getting that oxygen. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake it out. Nice first one. We're going to do 2 more sets of those. Okay, second exercise. It's a side lunge. Option 1. You're going to get wider in your feet than your shoulders. Hands on your thighs. Push the bum back. Turn around so you can see. Push the bum back. Knee falls directly above the ankle, in line with the middle of your foot. Knee, middle of the foot. Stand up, squeeze. Opposite side. Facing you. This is a side lunge with hands on the thighs. Feet are in line. Option 2. No hands. Hands free, look ma. Hands free. Okay. Option 3, you're going to take a power knee up, side lunge, and back. We're going to switch. If you're on option 3, I will call it out. Are you ready? Get set. Let's go. I'm going to take option 1, side lunge with hands on the thighs, squeezing the glutes, getting a nice little engagement in those inner thighs. That's why we're doing this. Level out the body. Use all of those muscles. No pain in the knee. There can be a slight bend. You're just not locking the knee, but it can be straight. Nice, nice, nice. You'll feel this in the glute. Push those hips back. If you're on the single side, switch sides. Ooh, you're exploring with your range of movement as well, and that's okay, right? Because we're warm, we're at home, we're feeling safe. And again, if you wanted to hold on to something while you do these side lunges, you're more than welcome to if you need some balance. Just connect with breath. We're almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Good work. Shake it out. 3 options and 3 rounds. So if you feel like increasing the options as we go, you're more than welcome to. All right. This one is my favorite. It's a hinge. Single leg. So option 1, you're going to slide your leg back, bend the supporting leg, hinge from those hips, bring the chest low, touch. Squeeze the supporting leg's glute, squeeze and slide the opposite leg. So down, 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 up, 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 squeeze. We're doing 30 seconds each side. Okay. So take your time. Option 2, it's a little off the ground. That back leg is floating. You can bring it down at any point. Option 3, squeeze this floating leg's glute as you hinge. But it's right in front of that calf, okay? Don't go too far forward, right down and up. All right, let's try it. In 3, 2, 1. Give it a go. I'm gonna take option 1. We're on one side, okay? And if you have something like a towel or maybe like a magazine, could be a good option to try. Option 1. Bend and support it, right? Squeezing that front leg. Whew. All of those hamstrings, glute muscles, hip muscles, core muscles. If you're on one leg, switch side. Take your options nice and slow. As we move through these rounds, you can feel free to explore a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with starting with level 1. As you come up, make sure those shoulders directly on top of the hips, not forward or back. Nice and strong. We are almost done. You got 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, round 1 is done. We're doing great on time. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Take some water. Get ready for round 2. Less explanation since you already know. Take those variations. 60 seconds, squats. In 3, 2, 1. Give it a go. If this has become too easy, close your eyes. Focus on the muscles you're using. The benefits of training those muscles, give your joints a break. Use the muscles. I hope you're sweating. I'm definitely sweating, and it's really cold in here. You're doing great. If you know how to make this squat harder, maybe a jump, if you can jump at home, maybe we're lifting one leg. No pain in the spine, no pain in the lower back. This is as much a core exercise as it is a leg. No core engagement, core engagement. Too much back engagement. You got 5 seconds. Good work. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good work. 10-second break. Shake it off. Side lunges next. Use your breath. Match the movement with the breath. 60 seconds. Side lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I'm going to take option 1 to start. And then I'm going to switch to option 2. Again, don't worry if you're on one side. I will tell you when to switch. Option 2. No arms. Push the hips back. Knees track above the ankles. Take a look. Set yourself up for success. If you're on one leg, switch sides. And breathe. You're doing great. Feels good. I hope. I know it feels good. Good work. Keep going. Keep going. So your chest is like in the middle, still in line with those hips. We are almost there. Last 3, 2, 1. Good work. Not too bad on these. 10-second break. Single leg hinge. Favorite. If you have weights, you can take something if you want it on this, if you're comfortable with it. Are you ready? Get set. Let's go. Single leg hinge. I'm going to take option number 2. Leg can be bent. That supporting leg. And try as much as you can to hinge. You don't have to touch the ground. What you do have to do is make sure that you're hinging using your core and engaging the thigh muscles, back of those thighs, glute muscles, nice hip muscles to bring that body back up. If you're on one side, switch. Option 2, your leg is just a little bit above the ground. Keep going, keep going. One side is usually better than the other. That's okay. Again, if you feel that you need a break, go ahead and take it. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good work, good work. 10-second break. Take a sip of water right now. We're going to finish these standing legs. And then we're going down to the ground for shoulders and core. All right, get ready. Get set. Let's get into squats. Let's go. 60 seconds. Last one. Make them really good. And what really good means, feel your core. Feel those thighs. Feel those glutes. No pain in the lower back. No pain in the knees. If you can do all of those, these are perfect. If you have a couch close by, you can definitely, if you feel comfortable, push those hips all the way back until you can feel the seat. Don't sit, but squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes to come back up. Good work, keep going. Five seconds. Almost done with these. 3, 2, 1. Good work. No more squats for me, for this class anyway. Side lunge. We will stretch, don't worry. Okay, let's go for those side lunge. In 3, 2, 1. Give it a go. I'm going to try option 3. No pain in the knees. You will feel these on the inner thighs. You'll feel this in the outer glute, outer hip. That's where I want you to feel it. No pain in the spine. I hope you can engage your core here. Good work, guys. Keep going. We're almost done. Switch sides. Stay strong. You got 10 seconds. I'm coming up with the opposite arm, opposite leg. Just an option. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Nice. Take a little break, sip of water if you need. Stay hydrated, just a sip is good. Okay, single leg hinge. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Let's finish strong. Take your options. Make sure that that floating legs glute is engaged. We can use the hip muscle of the standing leg, but I would prefer if you'd use the glute of the floating leg. We are almost done. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides, okay? Get ready. Again, in 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. There's a lot of things going on with these. Very good, low impact, functional movement that we always need to train. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good work. We are done with those standing legs. We're not going down right away though. This option you can go down right away. So let me explain what we're going to do. Take a sip of water if you need. Option 1, I want us to work on the shoulder blades just really quickly. Option 1, you're going to be on your knees, bum on the knees. Straight body, reach your fingertips right in front of your knees. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to bring the elbows up. Squeeze. Extend the arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Bring the arms above your head. Squeeze the shoulder blades and down. So that's up, squeeze, out, squeeze, above your head, squeeze, and down. We're working on the shoulder blades. Option 2, I'm very sweaty over here. Option 2, we're still standing. You'll be in this hinged position. Okay, so I'm gonna try it on the ground. Option 1, nothing changes depending on where you are. Okay, let's try it. In, squeeze, out, squeeze, above your head, squeeze, and down. Again, we're working on the muscles right between those shoulder blades. So we're training the pull movement. No weights. This is hard enough without weights. With weights, it just becomes very, very hard. Keep your core engaged. We are almost there. Keep going. The abdominals help with flexing the spine. So that means not arching. So if you feel that your back is starting to hurt, that means usually you're arching. Your core isn't active enough. Think of those abdominals. We are almost done, guys. Good. Keep going. Let's do 2 more. Good work. Okay. Now that we feel those shoulder blades, come down onto the ground, onto the mat. Grab a towel if you need, if you don't have a mat. All right. Okay, so while we're going to do bird dog. While we're in this tabletop position, I want you to think of those shoulder blades down your back. I want you to think of engaging the core. So the core doesn't look like this. It looks like this. Option 1, crawling the toes and the fingertips, opposite hand, opposite leg, down, and bringing it back in close. So that's crawling the arm and the leg, pulling it all in using your core. Option 1, you're staying on the ground. Option 2, same movement, opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, and reset. Lift, use your core, reset. Option 3, it's full-on bird dog crunch. You're going to bring your elbow, crunch in using your abdominals to your knee. So that's out, squeeze those shoulder blades. In, squeeze the core. All right, are you ready to try it? First round, a lot of explanations. Let's try it. In 3, 2, 1. We're staying on the same side. And I'm keeping note of the time. I'm taking option 1. Really focus on those abdominals. Focus on the shoulder blade. Ooh, still tough. Very, very good movement. All right, let's switch sides, reset. If you need to take a child's pose, go ahead. In 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds, opposite side, same movement, same version. You've probably done these before if you've taken any of my classes. Bird dog, add in the crunch. This is a complete core movement. Think of extending the limbs, keeping the shoulder blades down your ground. Think of pulling the limbs in using your core. Okay, reset. Good work. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Working on the core, it's easy. All right, we just got to do it. Hip thrust side plank. Option number 1, you're on a kickstand leg. Elbow, we're always on our forearms. I don't want us to go on our wrists with this one. Elbow is right underneath shoulder. Set yourself up to success, and hip is right in line with elbow. Option 1, we're gonna thrust up, holding the ground or both hands on the ground, pushing the floor away, engaging that, you'll feel it right in those obliques, in the side, right in the side. Option number 2, the arm is up, but you're still in a kickstand. We're doing this for 30 seconds. So you can take as many reps. Don't use your joints, use your muscles. Option 3, feet side by side or on top. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Watch your head that it doesn't do too many weird things. I want you to feel the muscles in the neck. Stabilize your neck. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a go. I'm going to try option 1. This is all for those obliques. Come on, guys. Let's work on them. Let's get strong in those abdominals. Really good for stability in the trunk. Will help with your squats. Will help with your lunges. Can definitely feel it. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Let's switch sides. You can turn around. I'm just gonna still face you guys. All right, take your options. I'm gonna take option 1. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Up and down. Using those obliques as much as you can to lift those hips off the ground. Using those obliques to stabilize as your hips are up. One side. We're almost done. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good work. Okay, how's the time? We're doing good. Okay, take some water if you need. Last of the core exercises. We're gonna work on the back. Option number 1, your head is on the ground. You're gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Keeping your core engaged. Don't push the belly down, pull the belly button in. So that's lift and lower. Lift and lower. You're using the muscles of the shoulders and the glutes to help support the muscles of your spine. So we're gonna use the muscles right next to the spine on this one. Option number 2, your head is off the ground. You're gonna lift opposite arm, opposite leg, stabilizing stabilizing the head, not using the neck to go up and down. Option number 3, star shape and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Get ready. Get set. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Take your options. I'm going to take option 1. This one is 40 seconds. Head is down. Lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. You'll feel the muscles in the shoulder blades, in the shoulders. Support your arm. That's good. You'll feel the muscles in your glute. Supporting the leg. Good. Good work, guys. Keep going. You are almost done with this round. Last 3, 2, 1. Very good work. Now that you know the exercises, let's finish strong. We're not going to do the shoulder blade anymore. That was just a warm-up. Bird dog crunch. Are you ready? Let's get strong. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. I'm going to take option 2. Make sure that you are set for success. Wrist is directly underneath shoulder. Core is engaged. So if you have a mirror close by, if you're in too much of an arch, that means your core is not engaged. I still have a curve to my spine, but it's not as much as if I wasn't actively engaging the muscles of my core. Okay, good work on this side. Let's switch. Get ready. Let's go. 30 seconds. You'll feel this. Muscles of your abdominals. You'll feel lower abdominals for sure when you lift that leg and bring it in. Some people ask, I don't feel it in my core. You gotta engage it. This has to be an active participation. In 3, 2, 1, take a break. Good work. Side hip thrust. Side plank hip thrust. Okay? Get ready. We are almost done, guys. We're doing great on time. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's take your options. I'm going to take option 2. And breathe, right? Connect to your body. It's so strong. It's amazing. switch sides. Take your options. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Let's do it. My bottom leg right now is on a kickstand. That means I have a little bit more support, but it's still as good. If you're on your feet, good work. Stay on your forearm though. We are almost done. Last 3, 2, 1, good work. Back extensions. Definitely don't want to forget about your back. I want to maintain those muscles back there. All right, this is your last one, guys, for time. I want you to stretch. Let's finish strong, okay? Nice and strong. That means connect to those muscles. In 3, 2, 1, give it a go. I'm gonna take option 2. So technically, you would exhale on the push, exhale on the pull, on the effort. Good work, keep going, keep working strong for that back. Last 3, 2, 1, good work. We are done, guys. We are going to stretch out. The best part about that workout is the stretch. So take a child's pose for now. What that is, bend your knees, sink your hips back, reach the arms long across in front. Head is relaxed. And I want you to think of breathing into every single muscle of your back right now. Muscles you've never felt before. Don't hold your breath, but let it come in. Let it go out. Let's take 2 more breaths. Hands and knees, very good work. All right, let's get some blood flow back into those muscles. On the inhale, now we can arch the spine. On the inhale, I want you to drop the belly, lift the tailbone up, send the heart forward. We're getting into an angry cat. And on the exhale, I want you to flex the spine, engage the core, tilt that pelvis in, lift the shoulder blades to the ground, lift the shoulder blades to the sky. And inhale, reverse. Belly drops, chest forward, tailbone up. Exhale, shoulder blades up, head down. Tailbone tucks in, 2 more. Inhale, open. Stretch the core if you can. Exhale, arch. Exhale, flex. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flex. Very good work. Let's come back to a flat back and let's take a few breaths. Move at your own, wherever you feel like going right now, side to side, front and back. Let's take another 2 breaths. Move however you'd like, whatever you feel. Hips need a little attention, shoulders need a little attention, head needs a little attention. All right, bring it up into a lunge. Low lunge. How's the time? We're doing okay. Okay, this is the way my lunge looks like, but it certainly doesn't have to. Your toes can be on the ground, top of the foot can be on the ground. If this bugs any, please take a towel or a pillow, okay? What I want you to do is stretch the back legs, hip, lift that arm. Inhale, feel like you're being pulled up. Get out of that hip. Get out of those really tight chest muscles, core muscles. Let's take 1 more breath. Hands next to the foot. You're going to straighten. We're going to take a few breaths here. So straighten the leg. You can certainly curl the toes in, sit back onto your heel. And then inhale, we're gonna come back into this low lunge. Any breath you'd like to take at any movement, but I want you to get a little bit more breath, a little bit more blood into those hamstrings. Back, check the time. All right, let's try holding it in this straight leg. Either the bum is on the heel, you can push that leg a little further forward if you're flexible in the hamstring. We're going for a hamstring stretch. And of course, you don't have to be that low to feel the stretch in the hamstring. All right, let's try the other side. Low lunge, opposite leg. Nice and strong. Come up, hands on that thigh. The back leg's arm, lift up. Get out of that joint. Get some length back into the chest muscle, core muscles. Arms down, wherever it feels comfortable. Somewhere close, if you had blocks or books, you can certainly put your hands on that. So let's take a few breaths here to cycle through that hamstring and hip. Wherever you want to go, inhale back or exhale back. I suppose you'd want to send breath to wherever is the tightest. If you are ready to hold it in that hamstring stretch, go ahead. Certainly inch that foot forward. If you feel a little bit more flexible, hold it back. The stretch is taking so long. All right, guys, we are almost done. Take one more breath. All right, recover. Before we leave, if you would like to take additional stretches, go right ahead. I know everybody's on a schedule. We certainly should stretch the shoulders, but we are running out of time. I maybe took too much time today. All right, questions, comments, please do not hesitate. Feel free. Let Chris know, let me know. Try the other side. Arm behind, always a good one.
Thanks, Pixie.
Thank you, guys.
Great class. Are you able to see the chat?
No, not yet.
Do you have it loaded on the chat button down below?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. All right, enjoy your day.